is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C, and welcome to the Tasha C Show, a podcast. Shout out to everybody, whether you're on YouTube, as far as my YouTube fam and podcast fam. I don't mind, you can follow me on both, gotta plug that in. My YouTube channel is Tasha C TV, by the way. Don't forget the TV part, because now you're going to get Tasha Cobbs, which is probably a wonderful gospel singer. I haven't listened to her stuff yet, but that usually pops up. But anyway, don't forget the TV. Anyway, y'all, shout out to my YouTube fam and my podcast fam who has been listening and watching my cover on YouTube or any other videos, especially in the past couple of months since I've been doing these videos. Now, this is a bonus podcast, which, like I said, the bonus podcast is a part of my 366 days video journey, and what it is, to start my birthday last year on October the 8th, and my goal is for it to end and exactly the last day of this to be on October the 8th of this year. And all it is, I'm making a video day, whether it's a podcast or show my face occasionally. It don't have to be a specific topic, and that's just that. And since I'm using Speaker Creative Studio to make these lovely podcasts, you may hear notifications, clicks, and so forth, and maybe coming on my side. Sorry, y'all, I'm at speed up. Now, it's 10:37 p.m., January 21st. Now, again, it's one of those few times where I am doing it later today, where it's night, where it's almost midnight. Of course, I ain't going to get penalized if I don't get it, even if it's past midnight, but I do want to make sure my goal is to do a video per day or before midnight of the next day, basically. So, I may not do a long video this time. Now, y'all, I know I'm probably not going to do it today, like a pre-one, for Thursday neither, unless I do a quick live or something like that the day of, only because I'm going to this new dermatologist is in the morning time. So usually, I usually do most of my more so podcast / bonus podcast videos for YouTube. I usually do this, I think it's the 106th day. Yeah, that's quite a while. Some time. So I usually do it later at, midnight, stuff like that. By that time, I'm going to be asleep, because even though it's not too far over the house, we still don't know where the heck it's at exactly. Of course, we got Google and GPS, but still, it's somewhere, probably went past before, but never have seen the place. So, it's in the morning. And, y'all, I was trying so hard. I actually was originally going to do this at 8-something, the podcast. But because I was trying to avoid, I didn't want to take a nap just in case it would affect me, going to sleep, later on, or I didn't want to, stay up, because I'm back to the past couple of, weeks, almost a month. Most of the time I've been pulling, during, you might say, all-nighters, or not going to bed, sometimes 4 or 5, stuff like that, or sometimes later than that. So, my body today was you're taking a nap, whether you like it or not. Excuse me, guys. Yes, you got it. So this show is not probably going to be long, because if possible, I probably might do, if I have enough energy, to go ahead and do the podcast that I want to do for tomorrow, so that way I don't have to try to do it, tomorrow later on today like this, and I want to be able where I'm ready for Thursday morning with this new dermatologist and see what they're talking about. Okay, so, because I have HS, hydrogenized supervita. I always get the last name pronouncing that wrong. That's why I always just say HS. So that's one of the main reasons that I'm going there. Well, I'm glad also, y'all, this new dermatologist, because, they have the service at the doctor's office I go to. They've been doing that. At least they offered this this past summer. Like I said, I have a lovely doctor, because it's current time. And they have this sort of resource that people want to be able to get people, they will, find somebody met your insurance, and, you get a referral, based on your insurance, and be able to find a doctor, specialist that matches it. Because, the last time I tried to get another dermatologist was kind of, I think in 2017, and I got discouraged again, because, my doctor, again, at that time, he was a good, cool doctor. I had a couple cool doctors, since I've been going there. I've been going there since this summer 2014. They kind of, at first, they would have doctors the first, year or so. Yeah, during the first year or so when I was going to see, they'll switch doctors every 3 months. But the last couple years, it was a doctor originally thought he was going to stay there permanently, but he stayed there like a year or something. And then there was this other doctor, but she didn't stay long because they were switching. But she was like a year, but I didn't really see her that much because she at least refilled prescriptions. But like I said, she acted like she didn't know what the hell. And she could have just said something. She didn't know what HS was because some doctors still don't know what the hell it is. It's nothing wrong with that. But so I was glad her ass left. And she didn't give nothing for pain medication anyway, even though she could physically see that I needed pain medication, nor seldomly did I actually ask in the first damn place. So, oh well, I ain't missing her that much. And, because like I said, it was 2 doctors prior to then. One, like I said, it was there a year, and the one before him, she was there for a couple months as well, but she was really nice. The other one before that, she was okay, but what I didn't like about her is that she refused to give any prescriptions for specialists. And, that was the main problems I had with her. I mean, not prescription, but referrals. Even if you have something for referrals, she still refused to give that. And her solution about my asthma problem kind of is like, oh, just stay with people that's probably smoking. What, bitch? Okay, anyway. That's not the reason why I got it, whatever. But other than that, they have like a thing now to help people to find specialists, y'all. So when I was trying to find it with the insurance app, just keep it real, y'all. Everybody, even if you went to their websites or went to their directory / I went to the website, I called several doctors. Oh, we don't accept your insurance. You say it on your website. It says on the direct, oh, we don't accept there. Then go on another place. So it discouraged me again not to go to a dermatologist. Because the first time as far as me going for a dermatologist, I went to several doctors, including one holistic doctor, or going to a place that sells like holistic medicine. I don't know if you call it like a Chinese grocery store or something like that, but a place that sold mostly medicine. And that woman helped because the first thing this helped come around, oh, you're a big girl. Oh, that's just water. What the fuck did you talking about? So my body just decided to make a bunch of lesions on my damn arms because never mind. But that's what I'm saying. Just going through, some people were helpful to others. I'll just say that. So, also going, like I said, back and forth, I finally had went to, if y'all heard about this, dermatologist called Heidelberg because they supposed to be really popular or whatever. And I went for almost 2 years, but even going without insurance, and so that was a lot right there, because that was expensive, because they didn't accept it was kind of like insurance, but it was like before they came out with this Obamacare, which is, like the they said like adult medical waiver or something like that, and that's another story. I'm not trying to make this boring for y'all. So, that's why I went for 2 whole years, and then I stopped going, so I didn't want to go back to them. It ain't like they closed no darn way. And so, like I said, what's great about this service is they find people, because like I said, trying to find even the specialists, and even though you got to people directory, it got important, it became discouraging to find folks because, oh, we don't accept, oh, we don't accept, oh, we don't accept, oh, we don't accept, da 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 da, But at least also, too, y'all, they got the paperwork, and they came, that you could fill out before going to the place, and that's what they told me when the lady called who found the place, and based on the zip code the other day, last week. And so, glad I found that. So, other than that, y'all, there's, it's stuff been happening. It's stuff happen every day. But I was, like I said, I kind of would have made this podcast a little longer if, say, I probably, would have been able to do it earlier. But since I have not, I'm just going to go ahead and, make this quick. Okay, this person again, nobody likes me anymore. I'm going to quit mukbang. I'm just like so annoyed. It seems like, okay, wait a minute. DJ Academics Upload. Rich Homie Quan admits he never read his first recording contract he signed plus talks Young Thug. Now, if y'all remember, let's talk about that. Now, okay, Royce Divide 9, or hear about this, called Doubles Down, called Yellow Wolf Beef, downs on Yellow Wolf Beef, calls him David Duke. Okay, I'm not, not to say I'm not going to say anything, because I ain't about to say anything. It's just interesting, that he would say that okay, never mind. Okay. Cause I probably okay, then there's something else. There's Hip Hop DX. I know the title. I'm just looking at my YouTube like actual, like notifications of people I'm subscribed to, and the notifications. Hip Hop DX, Joe Button on Eminem's music to be murdered by. He should stop dissing, man. 6ix9ine denied early release for house arrest after judge says he's safe in protective custody. Okay. Now, what I wanted to say real quick about the Rich Homie Quan. Now, Rich Homie Quan, I really started hearing about him around the time when it was like really the summer 2014. I don't know if he came out before it and stuff like that. But if y'all remember Rich Homie Quan before, the Ooh 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 song, that was one of the main songs that really had brought him up. And then him like with Young Thug with that Cash Money Crew, the lifestyle song. Okay, what was it? Who was no, that was Young Thug and T.I. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of always liked this song more. It ain't about the money with London on the track. That beat. I always liked that. But anyway, y'all, we've been hearing about when Rich Homie Quan, you heard like his mixtape that came out around that time and stuff like that. He has said several times where he just made $1 million and he didn't even go to college. Then I heard it again a couple more times. That was one of his trademark ad-libs. He didn't even made $1 million and didn't even go to college. I mean, I'm being serious. That was one of his trademark lines or ad-libs, whatever, right? So the fact is, I don't know when he did his Rest Record contract was before or after. Maybe I should listen to I'm just looking at the titles, but it's kind of messed up for somebody who had to brag that he had made $1 million, and his teacher said he wasn't going anything, but he, stuff like that. People doubt me, but he still made $1 million, and he didn't go to college. I mean, that's good in terms of you doing that of your goal, but yay, okay, but it's like, so you didn't read no contract, you just signed because of who? Who did he sign to? Who? Okay, I gotta do the who with that. So I'm probably gonna listen to that and make that another thing, but that's kind of like I still gotta shake my head a little bit about him just signing paperwork. He don't know if he signed his firstborn. I think he got babies. You know what I mean? And then too, like after, like the lifestyle song came out and like songs such as Ooh 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 Ooh, that kind of was more popular like between like the end of 2014 and 2015. And honestly, afterwards, so I'm not paying attention because life was happening. But I have noticed like especially in these last couple of years, like even between 2017. Really, because they still stretch it out, a little bit to 2016, but definitely, I honestly, and I'm not trying to be funny, I haven't really heard anything about Rich Homie Quan since probably 2016, besides them damn ridiculous ass dance moves, okay? And the fact is, like, okay, y'all, let me ask this real quick, because I seen this morning when I was out, how. Would y'all rather have the baggy ass clothes or these damn skinny jeans? Okay, because this one guy just walked when I went to my appointment today. Not even walking across the street when we're just going to go, for me to go today to where we're out, and they just walked across the street. It's 30-something degrees. This ninja not even looking past back and forth. But he got his pants bagging. But I mean, they damn it look like leggings. It like it, bro. It's less than 30-some degrees. Damn near barely hitting 30 remark, and you just jumping damn near walk across the street like you got damn right away with you not. It's not even streets. I just go in the parking lot with you just slowly coming in, and the person just walks and act like I just got out, I walk out, and then try to pull up the pants at the same time, which I'm like, how's that possible? Do they even go past? Up? Does it hurt? Can he get ammonia back there? I don't. Oh gosh, it's just too much. But anyway, like I said, I more so knew about Rich Homie Quan like last couple of years, like I said, doing the ridiculous ass dance moves. So it's kind of like, where does he go here as far? Do you see him coming back? No, honestly, I could see the possibility of him coming back, but that's just my own opinion. If he gets the right hit, um, whatever, produce be, he could probably can, whatever. Um, because I mean, you don't have, because I mean, sometimes I could understand most of the stuff. I mean, to me, Rich Homie Quan was not like really. Of course, he had ad libs. He had like kind of rapping, singing style type of thing, a little bit, but he wasn't like what I would call like a complete mumble rapper, because I could understand mostly what the hell he was talking about. It wasn't like, what the hell did he just say? I need subtitles type of style, okay? But, because we all know like one of the most popular songs that have been out, and I'm not just talking about, I gotta say Roddy Ricch, but also the fact that, of J. Cole and, certain other artists. Kendrick Lamar, no, he could just take a big ass break for a couple years and it pop up. Okay. But, he doesn't have to be a mumble rapper or do major auto-tunes in order to rap, Okay. But let me just go real quick, because like I said, this is going to be a quick one, and I'm probably going to do more the next one. I probably, because I'm doing the main parts. No. I only watched the first part, meant to say, of this Fall from Grace, or this documentary of Aaron, that football player that trying to be killer, and then that story behind him. Yeah, that one. Okay. I was going to look at the captures real quick and just give you this, because like I said, since I don't want to be late, at the same time, this is going to be shorter than the usual one, so it's just going to be about the workout playlist, and okay. And by the way, like I said, y'all can hear me, I'm sounding a little bit better. Now, I didn't know Michelle Obama also had her list of her own, but it's a 2020 workout playlist. And she got some bangers as well, y'all. I think also just let y'all know, in the current next playlist, I wanted to go over another list. This was originally going to be part of it, but like I said, since, I had to get my nap in, we were about to do this, but it was Toby Nick NWIGWE. I'm not about to mess up that man's rapper name, but he's dope. Like I said, I've been hearing about him since this summer. I mean, he been in the game a little longer than that, but of course, he dope as heck. So he had the list on there, because like I said, I follow Michelle Obama, but I don't know if this is from her Instagram or if it's on Twitter, because I follow her, and both Obamas on. Do I follow Michelle Obama here? I know if I'm grandpa, I gotta make sure I got Michelle Obama, because I didn't know that just like Obama has his our President Obama has the book, his book, I guess a yearly book, a book, a movie and TV list, and his top certain amount of songs. She's got, I guess, her own workout motivation thing. Let me get into it real quick. Okay. Okay, let me start the list. A Guy Like You from Kirk Franklin, 3005, Childish Gambino, Soulmate by Lizzo, My Money, My Baby, Burner Boy, Tits, Anderson .Paak featuring Kendrick Lamar, Click by Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Big Sean, clean version. Calm Down by Anderson .Paak, clean. Okay. Drug by Joanna, Afro B, Feeling So Good remix, Jennifer Lopez, featuring Fat Joe and Big Pun, Press, clean version by Carly B, Ape Shit, now this is hilarious, y'all, Ape Shit by the Carters, clean version, even though Ape Shit is actually the title, it's in cussing. Lose My Breath by Destiny Child, sorry y'all about notification, Chuck Baby by Chuck Brown, Hustle Motivate, clean version by Nipsey Hussle, God rest his soul, Rule the World, True Change by Ariana Grande. They didn't say nothing about if it's a clean or dirty version, so if it's, I guess, the regular version. Feels Good by Tony Tone, Perm by Bruno Mars, One Kiss by Calvin Harris and Dua Lipa. I know, I'll be chasing these words. For next remix, Brutal Nouns by Carly B. Before I Let Go by Beyonce, and then, y'all, just to let y'all know real quick, I'm just going to say real quick, y'all, I always got confused about, like, that part of Maze, even to this day, and I know this is weird for me to say that, but, Before I Let Go, I really love you, you should know, I'm going to make sure you're alright before I let go. And it's kind of like, okay, is this a breakup song? Because it's like this, Frankie Beverly, he been featuring Maze the whole darn time. I'm like, is he the lead? Isn't he the singer of the group then? But what I'm saying is that it always confuses me, like, is this a love song? But I'm letting you go, or love, or I have to break up with you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why. I know, I'm just getting off track. Now, this is interesting. It's like, okay, the title, the person's name, most of these songs, the name of the song was before the title, but this Eve, they got Eve, then Timberlake clean. But Timberlake's under Eve's name, but everyone else seems to be it. Now, Coffee, the song Toast by Coffee. Not only Coffee, I originally remember, y'all. Now, it's about this song about damn near 20 years old, but it's kind of like a step song, step song. Look it up. It's like the song called Coffee Happy Party, and it was a duo of both a woman and a man, and they were singing the song called After Party, and it was like a cool stepper song. But that's the only song, and I think they came around the same time Jaheim, because BG, I forgot what his name is, KG, I think I meant to say, who was the DJ and back DJ again, I'm Naughty by Nature. And he had branched off. I don't know if he was like finding talent and he was over, like the producer and over the label. But I remember they came out and it was a quick order with Sister magazines, be out, y'all. And then all of a sudden they talk about they love each other, blah, blah. Either they were in Sister or Vibe, because I used to get those magazines, especially Vibe and Sister. Okay, Sister to Sister, meant to say. And all of a sudden I haven't heard about them ever since. So, I mean, after that song, they even had a whole album, so that's only Coffee, but this is I think she's a reggae artist, something like that, this Coffee, but like I said, if y'all have time to check, like I said, that after party song and stuff, but they were a couple, they fell in love, this singer group, the other copy I heard about, and they just went away. So, half of these songs I know about, half of these songs I haven't, or, haven't listened to, like the Shout Bina one. Heard about this Kurt Fake, Guy Like You, haven't heard about that. Afrobeat, haven't heard. Edison Pack, this Tent song, Burner Boy, haven't heard. Who else? Chuck Brown. I probably heard Rules the Word, but didn't know the title of the 2 Chainz song. The One Kiss song for Calvin Harris, never heard about. I heard Calvin's. Okay, now this next song, Slide, Calvin Harris featuring Frank Ocean and Migos, Clean. Yeah, heard about that one. Cross Me and Sharon featuring Chance the Rapper. Didn't hear about this song either. I mean, not to say this out power because I didn't hear about it. Obviously, I know I never heard it. Turning Me Up by BJ the Chicago Kid. That's what's up. But he has a lot of music that I need to listen to because he's really dope, really good. Okay, check him out. Okay. South of the Border, again, by a song by Ed Sheeran featuring Camila Cabello and Cardi B. Okay, I heard this song, I Dope, when it was on the Tiny Desk, NPR Tiny Desk concerts, and this was Toby was talking about. He was like, "Yay, this is dope," and it's a song called I Dope. It is a dope song. Toby, Nawigwe, featuring David Michael Wild. Like I said, that's a dope song. Well, he's dope all around. I mean, just the whole group seemed like dope all around. Okay. 24/7. Meek Mill featuring LMA. And that's why I'm like, okay, yeah, these are the cool down songs. Okay. Okay, we post. Okay, do we like? There's a lot of songs, but we're starting to cool down songs. Okay, Automatic by the Bonfire. I never heard this. Okay, now I was starting to hear this song. I didn't know the new song. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Alicia Keys trying to slowly get back her original sound she had before, Mary and Swiss Beat and all that stuff that came with it. Show Me Love, like Miguel, featuring Miguel. Show Me Love. I Want You Around by Snoop Aguilera. I don't know who that is. And I heard about Pink Sweats, but honestly, I ain't gonna lie, watching a couple reviews of Ashley Miller's about Pink Sweat, this song called Honestly, he is good. I just need to listen more of his music. Pink Sweats, he's an R&B singer, by the way. Okay. Lay Me Down by Sam Smith featuring John Legend. Okay. No Smith, I never heard that song. I don't know, like I said, I think I heard Pink Sweat's song only once. Blessed by Daniel Caesar. Now, y'all, let me say this real quick. Now, it's kind of something where Daniel Caesar has talent, you know, like some of the most popular songs that went by itself. Um, um, that, what's that song? Every time I see your face, you know, that song. Because they was playing like heck in that song, him and her, the artist, you know, period, E, period, her, and certain other songs. He was very talented, but then he made dangerous comment, like making it seem like, you know, I don't care what anybody says, you know, blacks be certain way, and beta was being racist, making it seem like problematic. Y'all had, you notice, ever since that, y'all, he made sure he put that up in the air, and he has not been on nothing ever since. Because when he was coming out, what was that song? How do I get you? I'm glad I got you, or something like that. Like I said, I can't deny that the young man's talented, but he said something foolish where he was talking about, oh, he don't care. Okay, you know, so you put that there, y'all. Whether you meant it by, you know, the power of the tongue, you know, if you're looking from a spiritual point, either you're looking like just in general, you sit here and talk, you know, put that in there. Guess what? You don't care. Watch your career go. It's gonna go quicker than him putting his fingers to a guitar strings and singing the damn song, okay? Because ever since then, y'all, have we been really hearing too much from Daniel Caesar, even though he obviously still make music or nothing like that? I have not heard really too much nothing about him besides him complaining about how he was a John Mayer, and you know, I'm kind of like John Mayer. He talented, but since he wanted to say like that comment when somebody was asking him what about 10 years ago about like would he, you know, if he had a chance, would he be with Carrie Wilson in the sexual manner? And he said his penis is racist. So hence he's racist. And I never heard about him apologizing or nothing like that. But some people still like him, whatever, you know, the case is. That happen to be, you know, one of us, you know, black people, permanent tan colors. But he felt some type of way. He was on the live with Daniel Maynard like last year, the year before that, something like that. And he was mad that David Till was calling him, you know, gay or homosexual or something like that. He felt very offended for him to say that, and that's the last time I heard about that ninja. Uh, he said he didn't care. Basically, his career went down. So, but like I said, I can say so much. Like I said, I'm surprised David Phil will still be around somebody like John Mayer. But it's like that could be said like the same thing. Like seeing that, like I said, that clip that came from 2011, where you got already that creep predator ass Louis Lizard, whatever his name is, and you got Richard the One, even though he had all this stuff and saying about how the not the Academy, the Golden Globes were racist and all this other stuff, and talking about, you know, the predators / pedophile, you know, the Chesters and his cousins and shit, you know, people up there that way and going off on everybody, you know, that need to be go off. And I'm like, but this same person that was laughing about the whole the ninja comment and saying nigga, and end up here laughing and saying it one time along too with Lewis because Chris Rock had said it was okay. And Jerry Seinfeld was like, you know, I ain't got much to do about nothing. I ain't about to be part of this shit. It just was like, even said, like, I really don't feel comfortable. He the only one who had no problem saying the word. No, he ain't laughing. He really had that look like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. It's okay. Ooh, Lord. And you know what's kind of interesting, though? But it also showed that probably they could never do probably even the Seinfeld remake. I did occasionally used to watch that show, okay? Because here's the thing here. One of the main cast members ended up, you know, like I said, when he was, you know, being, you know, had people, I forgot what it's called when, you know, like, people talking smack when you're doing a comedy routine. Whatever, just talking smack. I don't know, it's on top of my tongue, but I don't know exactly. It'll come to me when I'm not paying attention. And I was talking about, you know, they used to hang, you know, black folks on and all this other shit. And ever since then, who's cared about making? So I was like, it's interesting that one of the main characters, I mean, he did call it a so-called apology. That's why probably his show didn't do too well. Remember, y'all, if y'all do remember, he even had a spinoff in his show. Heck, even the guy, everybody else pretty much was able to carry on, because I remember it was the girl who played the lady that played, the woman, the friend of the group. She even had a spinoff, and it was on CBS, I think, but I didn't watch it. I don't think, yeah. And the other guy, I don't think he was a spinoff series, but he been in movies and all this other stuff. He probably been on some, but like I said, I don't be following the Seinfeld crew like that. But yeah, so anyway, y'all, sorry I went on a rant. Godspeed by Flake Ocean. I gotta hear about this song. I remember, like, I didn't know it was a remake, but that song he came out that was like on like the end of When There's Seas, because like I said, there was a clip on Instagram following Ava's page and stuff like that, and the Exhilarated 5 page, and it showed it at the end, and I Googled, and people were talking about the song, so that's where I found about the song. What it's like, Moon River song, which was what Annie Hepburn, I think, had originally sang that song, and he made a remake. I thought that was the only song he had came out, like I said, this past, past summer last year, because like I said, I refuse to watch that movie When There's Seas, okay, like I said, but there's a guarantee 9 times out of 10 for the heck of it, I still would eat, because it would be laughing, if I could, I would watch the movie, because I think they got Birdemic Part 2, and y'all, they got an interview, y'all, of Vice, and Vice be covering everything. There's no limits what they cover. They cover everything from Joy Laws to people doing this weird. It's interesting. So follow their channel on YouTube. But I Googled Birdemic, and they actually 2016 have an interview with the man. I first thought the way they wrote that first sentence, like, it was leaving me knowing I'm not trying to put in the air like he already hit Going to Glory, basically. And it wasn't that. He was just like, he was trying to get his last film. But he actually, y'all, I will say this. When he was promoting his film, he had one of them fake-ass birds. He using that horrible damn special effects, y'all, on there. And he wanted to bring attention to the, the environment and stuff. And had them squeaky-ass toy noises on the birds and fake, whatever. He said it was his office, is sitting there looking like he got half of the stuff that should be in the attic in his damn van, whatever. And I seen like half of it. I won't be able to watch the rest of it, y'all. I just have to say, y'all, if y'all have time for comic relief and you got 30 minutes to spare, watch, put in Birdemic, and it'll actually bring up the man in the interview with Vice, or Vice Birdemic interview in the search. Hilarious. I mean, the man was saying, because he actually, the creator of this, who decided to do this, actually, is a software salesman or something like that. Not to say that's a pope, but it's just like he liked the Alfred Hitchcock movies, and just what they got. But anyway, let me get to the last song. Tiana Major 9 and Earth Gang collide. Now, I heard about Earth Gang the same place when they're talking about these same Soul Train ones came out in November. And I heard, like, Earth Gang was okay, but they, whatever, okay. But that was that. But I don't know. I may listen to the song again, because they seem like they've been, that's the second time, no, that's the third time they've been referred, because I remember they come up again, like, if you, like, click to either following people on Instagram or like through Spotify or anywhere you listen to music. Thereafter, like I said, I'm still trying to like I said, ever since when I gotten really, really sick, and I was, my flare up of the bronchitis, such asthma was pretty bad. I was originally going to talk about the No Main. I still think about talking about the No Main. I'll think about it, but yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. So actually, this is not a short that much, but I'm going to go ahead so that way, just in case there's some problems, they might low. So y'all see me very soon, because 9 times out of 10, after it gets 12 or something like that, I may take a break and then go ahead and talk more and make another podcast. Then, yeah, so y'all probably won't see my face again till, later on. But hugs and loves, y'all. God bless, and I'll see y'all in the next podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll take it from there. All right. See y'all.